Hey everybody, it's Kelly Hans here with another video on this very cool Tuesday morning. Man, so my day has been so far. Well, yesterday I took off, so this is gonna be 6 through 8 because yesterday was 1 week. So far, I lost 2 pounds. I got 18 more pounds to go. But I said, you know what? I'm just gonna fast for 3 days and just really just relax. Just breathe. So, starting the day, end on Friday, because I just really need to just. So, I'm pissed off for one. Um, apparently, now, I went to go pick up my check. So, I went to get the check. My envelope was already open. He who signed the check had, it wasn't even the same name. Like, what idiot does it? So I'm gonna see if I can cash it. If I can't cash it, I'll be pissed off. But I already told the supervisor, so I'm hoping I can get it cashed. But I'm just gonna take care of everything else. And because I get paid today anyway, so. And then I can finally breathe. Finally, I can just breathe. Try to attempt to stack my money. And really just breathe. Anyway. Air feels so good right now. I'm going to try the best I can to not talk too much. But, okay, so today, this is my personal opinion. So, the lion-looking, monster-looking thing from an episode of Sesame Street, that is Yarnaby. So, unless you've been living under a rock, Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4 is going to come out in 2.5 months. And this is the creature-looking thing that's on there. Now, I hope they make a plushie of Yarnaby because that's adorable. It's adorable. I love it. I love everything about it. They say Chapter 4 is going to be very, very gory. Now, this is my opinion. So, there's one more chapter after Chapter 4. If it's more gory than Chapter 3, then I am all here for it. Because Chapter 3 was something else. I mean, they're using orphans as for the bigger body in program. And so my understanding is Chapter 4 we're gonna get even deeper before we get to the prototype in Chapter 5. So, my theory is because Jarnaby is from an orphan named Quinn, and the story of him goes, Dr. Sawyer saw him, and he took a liking to him when he took the heads off of toys to make them pretty. I said, huh. So you basically made him into that. It's cute and cuddly, but its mouth, if you see that line, that's his mouth. So I kind of am glad that they actually started. It sounded like they was working on it ever since chapter 3 came out. So I said, huh. Okay. Okay. But I think one of my theories is in chapter 3, towards the end, one of the VHS tapes was prototype. I think it's one of the prototype. I forgot his number. But it was when Sawyer was basically interrogating him. And I guess the prototype took an interest to Sawyer. But I'm also thinking that the prototype basically offed Sawyer. Because Sawyer's gone. Like, it's either they offed him, the company, or the prototype offed him. Either way, I don't think Sawyer is alive, pretty much. One of the things that I am interested in to see mainly is just Quinn Child, because I'm wondering how does that even work as far as the Big Body Initiative program, whatever you call it. So do they just take, because it sounds like Get Out. You know, on Get Out, the person will take their consciousness, like their brain, and they transfer it over to the body. That's pretty much what it sounds like. So it's basically people, like living people in a body. So, yeah. But I'm thinking we're going to hear more about Sawyer. A whole lot more than chapter 3. Also, in this, I'm going to raise this window up. Also, during this movie review, we are this not movie review. Yeah, we're going to do a movie review on this show, because I just skipped over 6, 7, and 8. So this will be all 3 days. Next week is election. Go vote. Please go vote. Make your voice heard. Make your voice heard. Just please go vote. I'm still pissed off about my chair. I don't know how you confuse the M with the K and the S with the H, but he can't read. Speaking of reading, so I don't know if kids are dumber, but okay, so I've been doing janitorial services for schools Next year it'll be 3 years now. I'm doing it for 2.5 years now. And as I was walking, I was just sweeping the floor, getting stuff up. I've noticed that the kids' handwritings now, even some of the college freshmen, their handwriting is worse than I've ever seen. It's like chicken scratch. But most people say that people who do chicken scratch handwriting are very smart. These kids, because I guess the teacher was so mad. She had 2 grades posted, not grades, like names of kids, and it said zeros on the board, and it's just long. I mean long list of kids with zeros. And I was just sitting there, like, even last night I was thinking to myself, because I went to high school from like 2007. Wait, yeah, 2007 is when I went to high school. From 7 to 8, that's when I went to high school. I'm not condoning it, but half of us had sense enough to cheat. Like, embarrassing as it is, some of us actually, I'm talking about me now, had sense enough to either take notes over a class, especially notes. Now, note taking, when I was in high school, I loved taking notes. My high school teacher, my science teacher, actually, he did outlines, and it was so much easier now. And that's how I literally do my notes. Or either that, or what I did in history class, because I used to have a notebook separate for all my classes. Then I think in junior high, I was just like, fuck it. So I just did a notebook for all my classes. So how I took notes is I would do the title, then as a teacher talking, whatever I want to listen to, or if he highlights something, I write it down. Then the next day or time I had history class, what I would do is I would write a line, 2 lines, the slant lines, and then after that I would continue on with the different chapter or whatever lesson we had for the day. That's it. That was easier on me. Now some people do computers. Even back then we did computers, but we didn't really do computers. Even in college, I never did computers. I still do notes. Write down notes to this day. I cannot do computers. I have tried. It just doesn't. It don't work out for me. I'd rather just write it down. So that way, if the computer shuts down, or the electricity goes out, I still have my notes on paper. So yeah. What else is there? Let me see. I would say Yeah, that's good enough movie review. We do the movie review, then pretty much that's it. So the movie review we're going to do, because it's from Tubi, and baby, I don't know what it is this about these two. It came out this year. The movie is called The Temp. Now, this movie is dumb to dumb to dumb. This movie is Tyler Perry if he actually put in effort. And I mean this literally. So, okay, the movie's called The Temp. You start off with Jay. He is, first of all, we're supposed to say it's Tyler Perry. So we see him step out in his car, briefcase in hand. One was on the button. I don't know why he didn't button that suitcase. But that was like irking my ass the entire time. Then he had on this plum suit. So I said, okay. So, I'm going to put in the photos. I might put in the photos, but then again, I probably just put a photo as a thumbnail. That'll probably be a whole lot better. So, we meet his wife. What his wife's name, I don't know. I never caught her name. Now, I caught the temp's name and her best friend's name. I never did call her name. They never did say her name. So, we're going to call her wife. Because I don't know her name. So, the wife is cooking spaghetti. In 6 different pots. So, by the thumbnail, I know what thumbnail I'm going to use. By the thumbnail, you can tell she can't cook, obviously. Because her husband comes in, he looks at what she's cooking. First of all, when you first see her, she is tearing up the spaghetti and putting it in the pot. So in other words, she can't cook at all. I'm going to tell you how I cook spaghetti. What I do first and foremost is I chop up. Now, she did get the thing right. You're supposed to chop up bell pepper. But how she should have done it, she should have done it all. She should have 2 pots. She had, I think, 4 or 5 or 3, too many pots. You should have one for the bell peppers, the onions, and the meat. Other pot for spaghetti. Don't cut up or tear up the fucking spaghetti. Leave the spaghetti alone. So, put your spaghetti on. While that's going on, okay, chop up your bell peppers and your onions. Saute them real good. Or you can do either or. You can either put your meat in, have that brown, then add your meat, not your meat, after your meat's brown, then add your bell pepper and onions. You can do either or. Either way, the meat has to be brown. Okay? After that, she used canned pasta sauce, which is good. Because I use canned pasta sauce. That's what I learned from my grandmother. She used canned pasta sauce. She specifically used Hunt's canned. Well, actually, she did it like this. She used Hunt's canned pasta sauce. It could be either one, either classic, meat, whichever. Don't say pasta sauce. you want to use the Prego, that's fine. Ragu, I don't know. I never had ragu in so long. I don't know what it even tastes like. But, yeah, it sounds nasty with ragu. Take out that. After you get all that brown saute, your spaghetti's done. Okay, next thing, you add the pasta sauce. You can use Hunt's, whatever. Add the sauce to the meat mixture. Stir real good. Let that cook down. When that's cooked down real good, then add your spaghetti. If you want to do garlic bread, you can do garlic bread. You can do garlic bread. That's how I do spaghetti. She had one pot for the damn pasta. I don't know where the meat was. I don't know if it was the same pot, but she had one pot for the pasta, one pot for the spaghetti. Hell, probably one pot for the water. I don't know what she was doing. But Jay came in, he was turned off. Instead, he ordered takeout, which was fried chicken and fries, which is dumb. So both of them can't cook, obviously. So basically, his wife asked him how's everything with as far as work. He says it's fine. His secretary is pregnant at the law firm. One of his friends came by. I think his name was Jefferson. Came by with a worse suit than Jay on. This plaid looking suit. I'm like, okay. So anyway, he basically asked Jay. Jay basically asked him a favor. He said, "Please, I need somebody. My secretary's pregnant. I ain't got nobody. I'm doing those interviews. I ain't finding one secretary that could be useful. Please help me." Jeff said, "Okay." We made Erica Jane. This is where it goes straight down to hell. Go back halfway and then go right back down to hell. So Erica comes in. She is the temp secretary. I'm not unaware, but I know an office setting. I don't know if it's because she was temporary. I don't know. But the dress she had on was like, at times I was just like, am I watching an adult film or what? Because I was just like, this is just no. The dress was cut too short, for one thing, and too tight for another thing. Basically, Erica Jane is the temp. Her and Jay, they get along pretty good. They're starting to get to know each other. But then, this is where it gets kind of stalkerish. So, the wife and Courtney are going on a trip. So, unaware of how she got his address, he basically stalks him. And literally, because I don't know if it was a cut scene, but there's one scene where she's talking to, where Jay was talking to Judge Harris. And my guessing Erica knew him, because towards the end, I can explain all that. But she just standing there. Now, I'm going to see if I find this damn picture. Hold on. Okay, I found it. You see this damn picture? Okay, the guy in the blue is Jay. The guy is Harris. She's in the back, standing there looking, and they completely oblivious to her. Like, she's just standing there. So, eventually, I don't know, she peeked around the corner. Because Judge Harris was just, felt someone's eyes on the back of him. And Judge Harris turned around, she disappears. Carry on. Erica, basically, offs Judge Harris. And why she offed him, I don't know. She came claiming that Jay has some documents needs to be signed. But even Judge Harris was just like, something about you ain't right. So, eventually, now, Jay started to get creeped out by her, basically. We later found out, because I'm going to pretty much go wrap this up. I'm almost to work, but I'm going to wrap this up. We later found out that Jay was in charge of a case. And we don't know who it is, because we opened up the when he opens up the folder, there's no names or nothing. I'm just like, this is a blank piece of paper and 2 pictures. And basically what had happened was that the father was accused of SA, basically. If he did it, we don't know. I mean, the only thing we do know is that I don't know if the man took his life or if he was offed over this. Basically, we don't know. But Erica's pretty mad about that. And I'm just like, I could kind of see, but if your father didn't do it. But she never did say if he did or didn't do it. So, I'm just open up on that. But we later found out, because this is even more confusing. Judge Harris is gone. Jay is losing his mind. The wife is just as confused as ever. And she was at home, and Erica is behind her. So, when the wife basically came to find out, the wife, Courtney, and Erica all working together. So I guess they all knew each other. So, yeah, towards the end, Jay doesn't make it. The wife kills him. Why she kills him, we don't know. How did these 3 meet? We also don't know. They're just at that in there. But, yeah, I don't think there's going to be a second one because Jay's gone. Unless they find new characters. But either way, this is Tyler Perry 2.0. No differences, is not religious. But there's another movie we're going to talk about, Baby Capture. Them wigs, oh my God. So, that's going to be tomorrow. I need to rewatch it again because I'm just confused. But Yeah. I mean, it's okay. The movie was, but it wasn't what I was expected. Production wise, damn good. I mean, it's good. Production wise. I mean, anybody who leaves the damn rent. I mean, to be honest, anybody who lives off a space to rent. I don't know why. I don't know why they did to crop that out. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. This movie kept me entertained over the weekend. Because I was just like, I can't. I was sitting there taking my notes. I can't. No. I can't do this no more. I'm going to see if I can find some TV series to look after. But so far, haven't found any. Teapot, I need to catch up on. Look out for that. Terror Lake Drive, I need to find that. I need to do updates on that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. I will talk to you guys later. You guys be safe. Please, please be careful. Be careful. Swearing time. Bye-bye.